team trying to do too much with what the situation presents to themselves.
Hindi kaya nag-backfire pa dito sa San Mig yung nakakompete sila almost toe-to-toe last time around playing all Filipino. Biglang alam nilang dadating import natin, pwede tayo mas mag-relax ng konti, or is that too far-fetched?
Yeah, that's a little bit too far-fetched. What's important after you lose one game is that you don't want to go 0-2. Sadly, no matter what happens, isa sa dalawang team na to ang magiging 0-2 pagkatapos ng araw na to.
Etong Petron plays naman, ayaw nilang maulit yung nangyari ng karaan kung saan they blew a huge lead, and plays like that might just start. Alkman, Chico Lanete, Ronald Tubid, and Alex Cabagnot. Hintis nga lang yung bonus para dito.
Right now,
okay, Mark.
almost a turnover. A bit passive. Yung fast break kanina, may chance na mahabol ni Ronaldo Bachman yung bola at supalpalin si Mark Maronga, hindi niya hinabol. Next play, very careless pass leading to a turnover. So this is not the start that Coach Olsen wants from a team that actually had an 18-point lead and lost in their last play day.
Lanete, sumobra gigil sa pagbawi, napituan ng foul. San Mig Coffee pulagta si Joe Devance away from play.
Panila.
Here in quarter number 3. Let's see if they can make the most of it. Maroka di diskarte kontra kay Lanete. 2 picks to choose from. He goes to the left through Devance. JDB will catch on the right. He launches a 3. Doesn't work. Washington taps it to himself. Lanete asking the blue shirts to run with him. Washington from the outside. Rattles home para dito kay J-Wash.
And he's played well. He's played well on both sides of the court. Defensively solid, nakakakuha pa ng rebounds. He shot well from the outside as well on the offensive end.
2 for 3 from deep. Etong si Washington. Matt Rogers, niluwa ng ring yung follow. And on the rebound, Padilla.
Petron is really happy with the defense they've shown, also with their offense, especially with the fast break and second chance points. The challenge is to maintain mental toughness this second quarter. As for San Mig naman, frustration is very apparent. They just have to execute better with the pressure and switches imposed to them by Petron. Balik sa inyo.
Thank you, Erica. Washington turns it over.
Actually, Jay Washington had the right idea of giving, as this foul is given up there by Chico Lanete.
Maroka misses. Rogers underneath. Gumapang papasok. 11 puntos para dito kay Matt Rogers. Had a strong start. Tapered off a bit in the second quarter. Pilit bumabawi dito sa third. Lanete in trouble. Gets it over to Bachman. Taken away by Pingris. Baroka and Ping on the run. Baroka all the way. Niluwa na naman. Petron on the other end.
Daming mga tira para dito sa San Mig Coffee ng mga malapitan, tapos nagmimintis pa rin.
Big pick from Fajardo. Napura doon si Baroka. Bachman scoops it up and out. Fajardo, nothing on the follow. Both him and Rogers crash to the floor. The crowd inside the big dome loving the action. James head and shoulder fake. Attacks Cabagnot. The one-hander is short pero merong PXC 35. Bibida sa main event si Harris the Hitman Sarmiento para depensa ng kanyang lightweight champion. 6'10", 6'11", nagbakbakan at parehong tumumba. Talaga naman natutuwa ang lahat ng tao dito sa loob ng Big Dome. Natawagan nga lang ng traveling doon si Junvar Fajardo.
He gets called for traveling. Credit also the San Mig Coffee defense na nung nakuha ni Junmar, there was 1 or 2 guys flying above him just to make him shuffle his feet.
Baroka taken away by Bachman. Get ready, Araneta. Ronaldo Bachman kicks their lead back up to 23 points. How will San Mig respond? Chance of defense from the Petroniverse in attendance. Yap against Lassiter. Turnaround fade away. James delivers.
We've been hearing things na maaring may injury si James Yap, something that he suffered even last conference. But when you see moves like that, parang miski may injury o wala, galing pa rin.
Alam mo, sa million moves, sa dami na nang pinakita sa atin ni James. nakakagulat pa rin, ano? Na-impress pa rin ako sa kanya this past week. Akalain mo, part of his million moves, nag-garage sale siya, napalabas niya pera ni Richard Del Rosario mula sa wallet, napagastos niya.
Ano na yun? Magsikero na tawag doon pag napalabas mo pera doon.
Bingris on the move, gets the reverse. Lead of Petron down to 19. Cabagnot looking to settle down the Blaze Boosters. Lassiter to Balkman, pulls up, 17-footer, no. Washington wala. Fajardo nandodon.
Combination of Junmar as well as Jay Washington giving them extra opportunities. There was a missed blockout dun sa sitwasyon na yun.
Si Pardo tinulak na si Rogers ng si Miss Padilla.
Ronaldo Balkman assessed himself at sinabing kulang ang energy na ilabas niya nung first game. They had good practices nung weekend to correct defensive mistakes at pinagdesisyonan niyang magpahinga at huwag mag-practice nung Monday dahil daw sa pagod. Pero balik ensayo siya kahapon to step up his game tonight and talaga namang he's showing us a game on a different level.
Kita mo naman talagang nagpapakitang gilas na nga. Etong si Balkman as Lassiter rims that one out. Devans na nagtawid ng bola. Pull it past to Rogers. Matt underneath. Niluwalag ng ring. 2 for 6 so far from that 15-foot line. Make that 3 for 7 para dito kay Rogers. That cuts this deficit to 18. A masterful performance so far by Petron. Can they stick it all the way to the final buzzer? Look at that spin by Bogman. Nice turn to the baseline.
And the one thing was we have to compare dahil galing sila sa championship. The one thing na makikita natin malaking diferensya between Matt Rogers who just scored there and Denzel Bowles. Defensively, Denzel seems to be a more imposing figure and could be an anchor and was an anchor of their defense because of his size and shot blocking ability.
Pero si Denzel Bowles, as we take a look at that alley-oop miss, Denzel Bowles was 6'10", Matt Rogers is listed at 6'11", pero mas active lang talaga yung Bowles.
Sometimes you listed mo na height, you don't play to that height. Marami nga tayo nakikita, 6'6", 6'7", hindi rin naglalaro sa poste or doesn't have that interior presence.
Arwin to Cabagnot, they swing it to Lassiter, open three. Bang!
He's been close all games. This is his second three. Pero nakikita mo, even his misses look good off his hand so far.
60-38. 22 puntos kailangan bunuin ng mga magkakape. Rogers puts it on the floor. Washington stopping him on his tracks. Yap with a pull-up. All board. Bogman looking to go coast to coast. Pero naka-assemble na ang depensa ng San Mig. There's patience being displayed here by Petron as they get into their set. Cabagnot, nowhere to go. Namuwersa na lang. Para-paraan lang.
Alright, now that's back to 24. And you know, it seems like a big 24 dahil pakiramdam mo yung laro ng Petron and everything working their way. San Mig Coffee, so many questions that needs answers. Compared to what won, to the team that won the championship last year. First of all, different imports. Second, different guards in that lineup. One of the things that will really have to be answered during the course of this conference, sino na ang masasabi mong vocal leader ng koponan na to?
Hoffman throwing down the pain right in the face of Rogers. Pero yung binabanggit mo, Jay, yun yung parang kulang talaga, no? Etong si James Shot, kilala naman natin yung
But two years, almost 2 years past, lost Kirby, lost Roger, lost Villanueva, as well as Urbistondo. And there are times that these were actually the guys that were very vocal on the floor. So you would think that Mark Pigris has to be with the vocal leader and someone else has to be able to come up within their rank.
But isn't Pigris more of us? We see another beautiful move by Bogman. Etong si Pingris, yung work ethic niya yung nagsasalita para sa kanyang laro. Hindi talaga yung bibig di ba? Pero kailangan talaga yan sa isang team.
I'm sure that he's vocal enough, but you know nga, you lose guards, especially point guards. Masakit yun. Although Mark Baroca is a very good point guard and will likely be one of the better ones during his stretch in the PBA. But ito palang pangalawang taon niya palang to. People have to remember that. And last year, he was only playing at most 15 minutes.
Mountable yung dating the way they've been playing.
Things, the ball has been going their way. And also because hinahanap mo rin yung laro ng San Miguel. That means that your defense has not been there so far.
Lester Alvarez pupunta kay Rogers. He unleashes a three.
And that's why, you know, I read the quote of Coach Tim Cone na meron siyang tira sa tres. But I don't know if it was the right Matt Rogers that I saw on the D-League site. He was .091, so he took 11 shots and made only one.
Aray. Ahoy!
Pero may diferensya rin yun. As Arvin gets that, we know that the NBA 3, you know, it's quite far. Pero nakita mo na, meron talaga siyang tira. I don't know lang kung knockdown 3-point shooter siya. Because today so far, he may have shot twice at wala pa pumapasok dyan. And none have been close.
A way na mapunta rin sa kanila yung mga ibang 50-50 balls. As Ping goes 2 for 2.
But you know, Petron so far has been one of the best first three-quarter teams in the entire league. The question is, they've struggled in the fourth quarter for a majority of the last conference and pati itong huling konferensya nakita rin. Itong huling laro nila in this conference. So, still have to tune into the fourth quarter.
Rivas. Gustong atakin na ito si Peña. Gets it over to Simon. Pull-up jumper. 16-footer. Rattles.
Because right now you can see things still settling down. Settling off. You can try to steal a little bit of the thunder in this quarter. If they can pull this lead down to about 16.
Arwin for three. Santos continues to struggle from that three-point line. Una nilang laro, 1-for-9. Itong si Arwin from that deep. At dito, hindi pa rin siya nakakapasok. Tubid comes out. Fresh shot clock para dito sa Petron. Gusto gamitin ni Tubid yung kanyang bilis kontra kina Horda. Forced now to give it up to Lassiter. Marshall sees a crack in the defense, leaves it off para kay Arwin, taken away by Rogers.
A good job on the part of Leo Nahorda to close out on that help the helper.
Nahorda looking to reward himself. He gets his own rebound. Reverse spitting pa rin.
That was the basket. If they made that basket, lead down to 19, make another stop, would have pushed it down to 17 and made a game out of it. But still, pag San Miguel ka, you gotta make your stops here and just give yourself a chance.
Medyo nang hinayang si Arwin Santos dahil si Lester Alvarez lang ang naiwan. Sa depensa sana, hindi na naipasa sa kanya bola. Look at that spin. Handoff with a teardrop. On top of the 6'11" Matt Rogers.
And it goes back to what we were saying earlier. Matt Rogers, malaki nga siya, but is he one of those guys that is actually a shot blocking presence inside? He has one block so far, but as a player, minsan pag nakita mo, itatago mo na kagad yung bola mo dahil alam mo hahabulin ka eh.
Alam mo, before this game started, looking at the numbers, yun ang naging problema rin ng Sandvik last time around. Not a single block. Naglaro sila walang import. Dito dumating
nandun pa dati
Meyerhofer,
si Rico, nandun pa si Kirby. They could play so many guys that were 6'6".
with long wingspans din, ano? Miranda on the move, fouled by Alvarez. 7.9 seconds remaining. Sapul siya doon.
Watch out.